Magomed Ankalaev. Magomed Ankalaev. There's no way this guy is beating Alex Pereira. I hate to say it. I hate to break it to all of you guys, but there's absolutely no way. Let me just make sure my audio is cooking up and all good before I get too deep into this live here. Everything looks good right now. Everything looks good right now. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Whoever's checking out the live later on, whoever's tuning into the live potentially right now. All right, audio's fire, boys. Audio is working. We're good on the audio. We're mega chilling there. And let's get ready to cook. Now, yes, Alex Pereira is knocking out Magomed Ankalaev. I don't know where these people get like the narrative that Ankalaev is this so-called godly like Habib wrestler and he's just going to come in and dog walk Alex Pereira and make him look like some newbie on the ground for 5 rounds. Guys, that is not the case. That is probably not going to happen, like, not even remotely close. There's literally no chance. Magomed Ankalaev is not going to just go and... Dude, he doesn't even have any submissions either. This dude doesn't have a single submission win in lightweight or in his whole entire MMA career. I was about to say in his light heavyweight career, but his whole MMA career, bro. So people that get this narrative of, oh, well, Magomed Ankalaev, he's going to strike with Alex Pereira, and when it goes bad, he's just going to wrestle clap him. No, he is not, bro. No, he is not. There was a few people on this Reddit forum that, like, I saw their comments and I agree with it full-heartedly. If Magomed Ankalaev, let's say, actually does want to wrestle, let's say Magomed Ankalaev gets to a point where he says, all right, my striking isn't working out, guys. I'm going to have to pick up the slack. I'm going to have to, do something else because this is not working against probably arguably the greatest kickboxer the UFC has seen. At least in the light heavyweight division. The issue is he needs to get close enough to Alex Pereira to actually wrestle him. He's not going to be like Khamzat Chimaev lunging across the other side of the octagon, trying to grab Alex Pereira's crotch and then hopefully take him down and, dominate him on the ground. No, that's not Magomed's plan. Like, that's just not how Magomed approaches fights. It's just not how Magomed approaches fights. The problem with wrestling Alex is that you have to close the distance. If you close the distance and he catches you first, the fight is over. The fight is over. It's not just as easy as just wrestling him. So this guy gets it here, man. And he goes on to say a lot of the guys that he's fought aren't really grapplers. They're strikers by nature. They feel a lot more comfortable striking, which, yes, that is 100% facts and true. That is 100% facts and true. But let's not forget, in the midst of all this, Alex Pereira has been working on his grappling. Alex Pereira has been grappling with one of the greatest grapplers the light heavyweight division has seen in Glover Teixeira. Alex Pereira is getting better by the day, dude. He's like a sponge just soaking all this jiu-jitsu knowledge in. Now, he may not be the greatest offensive jiu-jitsu threat or the greatest offensive grappling threat, but Pereira knows how to hold his own on the ground, man. Pereira knows how to hold his own. Pereira's not, like, completely clueless. You guys saw the fight with Jan, bro. Yes, Jan took him down. Yes, Jan had him on his back. But for the most part, Jan didn't do anything crazy while he had him on the ground. A few pitter-patter strikes here and there. But that's about it. That's about it, man, when it comes to Jan and the damage that he dealt Alex. Man, Alex, he's just going to win this. These guys are right. He's just going to win this fashionably, man. He's going to get a phenomenal KO finish. Maybe even some crazy... You guys don't think that Alex Pereira, now seeing that Magomed Ankalaev has been the one to say, oh, well, you know, I'll expose you. You're not really that good of a wrestler. You guys really think Alex Pereira is going to sit there and think, oh, Magomed's not going to grapple with me? No, he's preparing for Magomed to potentially grapple him. Now, if the fight stays standing, don't get me wrong. The threat of Magomed being able to grapple and out-grapple Alex Pereira is going to be there. Okay? It is going to be there. But how much of a factor is that really going to be? Especially if Alex Pereira just lands that one big shot that just changes Magomed's game plan instantly. As soon as Magomed Ankalaev feels that power, I can almost guarantee that this guy will just... He'll call it a day, man. He'll literally just call it a day. And it's crazy. It blows my mind that people are sitting here writing off Alex Pereira as if, like I said, Magomed is the next coming of Khabib at light heavyweight. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Magomed is a striker. Just as much as Alex Pereira is. And Magomed may be a little bit better of a wrestler because he's had that bit of that he's had a little bit of that background. But dude, I mean, for the most part, he's not going to come in and completely change his game plan. He just really isn't. It's just I just don't see it happening at all, man. I really don't see it happening at all. Yeah, I see first round of striking, and then once he figures out he's no match for Alex's striking, he'll grapple. Then when he figures out that probably won't work either, he'll get reckless. Ankalaev, I don't see him as the type of guy to get reckless. That's more so like a Yuri Prohaska kind of vibe. But man, Alex Pereira is not going to make this easy for Magomed Ankalaev. He just isn't. And it just... Ankalaev doesn't wrestle or grapple really at all. He's a striker. Pereira is one of the best strikers in the world, who has been training heavily with Glover Teixeira, who's a phenomenal grappler, yes! Poatan definitely has a striking advantage, and they both are pretty basic at grappling, so who knows? That magic Yuri was talking about was real. At least a lot of them believe it's real. Doesn't matter. He is not someone that shoots a lot of takedowns. He is good on the ground, but he uses striking to force you to the ground. His striking is good, but he's not going to turn into Marab and shoot 50 takedowns. Exactly. This is my whole point. People coming in here thinking Magomed Ankalaev is just going to somehow crotch sniff Alex Pereira for 25 minutes. I wouldn't even give him 5 minutes of crotch sniffing against Alex Pereira. I promise you, it'll be more of like a Jose Aldo vibe, I feel like, if anything. Magomed pushes Alex up against the cage. Alex kind of sits there. He doesn't really work his way off of the cage, but it's just enough to where, I don't know, some dumb ref is just going to sit there and let him work. And he's just going to keep clapping. Work, work, come on, work. Work to improve. Work, let's go. There is absolutely no way. There's literally no way. There is no way that Magomed just comes in here and wrestles Alex. He is signaling that he may come in with a wrestle-heavy game plan relative to his last couple of fights. Listen, I know there's a chance for something like this to happen. But when you have Alex Pereira, who's actually prepared for it. I saw someone on this thread actually say something about... Oh, here we go. Ian Gary changed how he fought against MVP. Ian Gary changed how he fought against MVP. That is a whole different ballpark. That is a whole different... Ian Gary came in and everyone thought he was the better technical striker than MVP. Everyone thought MVP would have the striking advantage when it came to the power. But I know a lot of people were on Ian Gary when it came to the technique. And a lot of people thought there's no way that this guy's going to come in from Bellator and hang with Ian Gary. It was a close fight. But, I mean, people really only thought the MVP had the striking advantage because of the power. And come to think of it, both of these guys were strikers. They went in thinking it was going to be a striking match. So obviously when Ian Gary changed how he fought MVP, it threw MVP off completely. So I don't think this is like an even remotely close comparison you can make between the two. MVP and Ian Gary is a completely different circumstance. Completely different. Francis Ngannou did this when he fought Ciryl Gane and it worked incredibly well. Again, no one thought that Ciryl Gane and Francis Ngannou were going to wrestle at all, period. I don't think it even crossed Ciryl Gane's mind. Alex Pereira is different. Alex Pereira has been training. Alex Pereira has been training his grappling. He knows he lacks in that department. He's been trying to make up for it for the past year and a half, 2 years now. You guys really don't think he's improved his grappling up until this point? At least defensive grappling? You gotta be freaking kidding yourself, dude. Seriously, you gotta be kidding yourself. He doesn't shoot 50 takedowns because Alex doesn't have the takedown defense of Piotr Yan and Umar. Are you kidding me? He can do what Jan Blachowicz did and mix in 1 or 2 takedowns around, which should be enough to overcome Alex's takedown defense, at least as indicated by his past performance. But since he got a BJJ black belt last year, who knows how much he improved? Okay, that was one of the craziest UFC moments, I think, in all of UFC history. Alex Pereira goes and knocks out Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill in the first round of their fight at UFC 300. And this dude gets gifted a black belt after his win. I guess not gifted, but presented with a black belt after his knockout. After his knockout win, his KO win. What kind of sense does that even make? Don't have to shoot a lot of takedowns. You only got to take him down once. Yeah, Alex Pereira is pretty content once he gets put on his back to just kind of chill there and ride out the round, hoping he doesn't get, he doesn't take a lot of damage. He did that a lot against Jan. He was just kind of like sitting there trying to stall the position, and Jan just said, all right, we'll chill. Trolling or genuinely clueless? Islam could. Am I missing something? It's the wrestling shoes. Wrestling. MMA fighter practicing wrestling in a sport that involves wrestling. Clowns like OP. Clear message. Clear message. That's funny, bro. To be fair, though, Ankalaev, it's not like Ankalaev posts a lot of those like posts where he just like, I don't know. It was just one of those posts where it low key looked like a little message, or like a hint at Pereira. It low key looked like a little message or a hint at Pereira. I'm not even gonna lie. What happened? I'm going to strike with you. Ank clearly wants no part in that. I wouldn't either, man. If I was going up against Alex Pereira, I would not either. Got shoes and a neck beard, plus 500 wrestling. Does he really have a neck beard? Seems like a normal beard to me. Neck beard equals Muslim-styled beard with the mustache gone in MMA subreddits. Yes. Yes, that is literally it. Guy practices wrestling in a sport that involves wrestling. Clear message. Guy who wrestles sometimes wears wrestling shoes. We're all breaking all the hot news here on Reddit today. There must be a narrative. The shoes stay on when Alex F's him. Ooh. I'm going to be bold to say Alex can out-wrestle him, but the man has been paling around with Glover for years, and they just weren't driving around sports cars for a laugh. Will it be world-class? No. Will it be serviceable if needed? I think so. Most Currency 5684, I agree with you. I agree with this take completely. Will it be world-class? No. No, it won't be any crazy world-class ground game. But will he beat Ankalaev? Yes. Will he able to nullify Ankalaev's ground game and ground attacks? I think so, yes. Jan out-wrestled Alex. Ank out-wrestled Jan. You think Alex's wrestling defense improved that much? Ank out-wrestled a gassed Jan. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that he definitely couldn't do it to a fresh Jan, but that's not what we got evidence of. Facts! Facts! And why wasn't Ank gassed? He has much better cardio. He'd mostly been on defense and was nearly crippled. He was shot, just a little shot, less than Jan. Seriously, that fight, if you guys don't remember that fight, that was the one where they had a draw for the light heavyweight belt. That was insane. I remember watching that fight just thinking, how does that even happen? But it happened in the Grasso and Shevchenko fight too. I don't know, it's weird. Draws in MMA are very strange. I would understand in like a 3-round fight, 2 10-9s, and then someone gets a 10-8 or something like that in the 3rd round. But like a 5-round fight just seems so much harder to tie unless that's the outcome that the judges and the UFC specifically are going for. Out-wrestled more like Jan and Ank laid there. Both were tired, and this was after Ank got 10-8 through leg kicks. Yeah, man. Shooting a lazy takedown just to get his jaw sent to the stratosphere by a left hook would be fitting line to end this story. I agree, man. I agree. Left hook Shama to the shadow zone. Ankalaev goes. Man, I thought that he would destroy Rakic. I don't know what his game plan was that fight. I don't know either. Rakic was running away. I will say Rakic was running away. He was being a little bit of an idiot. He kind of did that against Yuri too in that in that 2nd round. Like this guy said, averages 0.92 takedowns landed per 15 minutes with a takedown accuracy of 31%. 0.92 takedowns landed per 3 rounds of fighting with a takedown accuracy of 31%. Ankalaev has less than a 1 1/3 success rate. Why do you guys think that this guy is all of a sudden going to come in and just Habib Alex out of the division? Seriously, bro, I don't understand it. It's like if Ankalaev had this fight-ending power, if Ankalaev had this crazy submission game, or even at least like one good submission, like a Islam Darce, or I don't know, like a Oliveira rear naked choke, bro. Like if he had just that one perfect submission that he could pull off against Alex, and he was just phenomenal at it, then I would be like, oh, okay, Well, yeah, Alex Pereira, you know, he could probably nullify the takedown defense, but what if it goes to the ground and Ankalaev, you know he has that crazy arm triangle, bro. Ankalaev could submit Alex, you know, he could expose. No. Ankalaev doesn't have a submission game, bro. He doesn't even have a submission win. He only has a submission loss. So you're going to sit there, you're going to tell me, oh, well, Ankalaev, he's literally practicing wrestling. Okay, dude, every MMA fighter practices wrestling. Because remember, Robert Whittaker spent like 4 camps preparing for Khamzat Chimaev, practicing wrestling, and nothing just worked. Like nothing, literally just got destroyed in minutes. You can't, like, you can be as good as the next ceiling up. But if you don't have that crazy wrestling game, if that's just not instilled into who you are and the type of MMA fighter you are, like Khamzat, for example, Khamzat Chimaev is literally nothing without his dominant wrestling. That's not Ankalaev. That is not Ankalaev at all. Ankalaev is a striker, bro. And yes, he could probably wrestle above average. But I don't think his wrestling is that much astronomically better than Alex Pereira. I just really don't. I really think that Alex Pereira can just nullify a bunch of the attacks that Ankalaev goes for, and then it's just, like, what's he going to do? If he wrestles, Pereira submits him. Yeah, he's got his black belt, man. They aren't wrong. He's got his black belt, so can't wait for Alex Pereira's first submission win. I can't either, man. I cannot either. Poton by submission. Those laces look awfully clean. Yeah, that's not, I'm not gonna lie. Those shoes look brand new. It's almost like Ankalaev just started. It's almost like Ankalaev just started wrestling, bro. Look at these. These look fresh, man. These look like fresh kicks. Like he just got them not too long ago. Seriously. Ankalaev putting that work on the mats, though. Ankalaev putting that work on the mats, though. Yeah, clear message that MMA fighter trains wrestling. Wow, what a shocker. Why do people always think that MMA fighters, for whatever reason, train one-dimensionally? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. If this dude is losing and refuses to wrestle Pereira, he should be made fun of for the rest of his career. Homie got them Ruids on. I thought it was Khamzat in that picture. Stand your base. Stand your base. Those legs will be toast by the end of round 1. That is a valid take. That is a valid take. Ankalaev has gotten a lot better at defending leg kicks, but man, does he suck low-key at defending leg kicks. LOL, they all train wrestling. Doesn't mean they use it. Facts. Injured will fight for you. Call toll-free 1-800-555-SHAMA. Pereira and Pereira. The recipe for beating Pereira was already displayed by Jan Blachowicz. The only reason he didn't win that fight was because he gassed out in round 3. He took Alex down twice and neutralized the threat of getting knocked out. A wrestler or longtime BJJ guy can win if stamina is outstanding. He's been a kickboxer for most of his life, for Christ's sake. Valid. But I still think Pereira wins. I still think Pereira knocks out Magomed Ankalaev. It's just, it's too obvious, bro. It's literally too obvious. Injured, call Shama. Shama. Injured, call Shama. Shama. Yo, come join the live. Alex Pereira is going to knock out Magomed Ankalaev. Sorry, I'm recording a TikTok for my live. Come join the live. Alex Pereira is going to knock out Magomed Ankalaev. Alex Pereira is going to knock out Magomed Ankalaev. Come join the live. Alex Pereira is knocking out Magomed Ankalaev, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Let's go, Poetan! Come join the live. Let me know what you think. Alex Pereira is knocking out Magomed Ankalaev, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Let's go, Poetan! Come join the live. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Is knocking out Alex Pereira is not. I'm live right now. Poetan. Out Magomed Ankalaev, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Let's go, Poetan! All right, let me see if I can. Come join the live. Let me know what you think. Alex Pereira is knocking out Magomed Ankalaev, and you cannot convince me otherwise. All right. Ankalaev. All right, bet. Let's post that real quick. All right, boys. Back at it. Smoking this Scotty. I'm back at it. Bruh, posted it on the wrong account. Alex Pereira is going to knock out Magomed Ankalaev. Come join. I'm live right now. Alex Pereira is going to knock. I'm live right now. Alex Pereira is going to. All right. Alex Pereira will KO Magomed Ankalaev. All right. All right, all right, all right. I got my shorts posted. It's uploading now, actually. That's a crappy charger. I don't want a crappy charger. I don't want a crappy charger. Plug this into here. I don't want a crappy charger, boys. I want a fire charger. I want a fire charger. All right, let's see here. All right, short is up. The live is still running smooth and well, folks. I want to see what people are saying on Twitter about this fight because, let's see, UFC 313. This is the main event. Wait, so Alex must have just been trolling Ankalaev. December 18th, 2024. Won't be Ankalaev, huh? Won't be Ankalaev, huh? Well, I guess it was Ankalaev. Coming to you soon in Las Vegas. I want to see what people are saying about this because there's 356 comments. A moment of silence for all the Ankalaev meat riders who said he was ducking. Put some respect on my man's name, Pereira. Poetan Pereira. Magic Poetan Pereira. Finally, we got the guy who will beat Alex Pereira. Ankalaev has the guts and power to beat him. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Stake.com said Shama. Hey, Shama. I will be there no matter what. Okay. Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. What a banger of a fight this is going to be. Yeah, it's going to be a good fight. Whoever made Gaethje Hooker 5 rounds needs a raise. Wait, that's a 5-round fight, bro? That's sick. If that's a 5-round fight, that makes it even better, bro. Justin Gaethje, dude, coming off that vicious performance. Vicious performance of Max Holloway. Max just dominated him, bro. Just destroyed him. I got Dan Hangman, honestly, winning this fight. Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. I got Dan. Dan the Hangman for sure. But Pereira versus Ankalaev, that one's easy, bro. Give me Pereira. Give me the current reigning light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex Poetan Pereira. This guy's going to go... Poetan's going to win by stare down in the first round, bro. No doubt in my mind. Stop, I can only get so erect. Let's go. Who's ducking? Who y'all got? Justin versus Dan Hooker. Bro, that's crazy. 61% of people are saying Justin Gaethje. 30% are saying Dan Hooker. Meanwhile, Dan Hooker is the one coming off a win over Mateusz Gamrot, and Justin is coming off a absolute murder that Max Holloway just performed on him, bro. Absolute murder. Posted it too soon for the first time. UFC 313 is going to be a good one. It is. It's going to be a banger. If Ankalaev takes this serious, he should beat Alex. Yeah, I don't know about that. A lot of people are saying that, but I do not know about that. I think that's like saying, like, oh, well, Ankalaev is going to take it more serious than Poetan. Bro, Poetan cares more about this than I think Magomed. Seriously. I also read something about Magomed being in Ramadan, which probably won't help him either because those guys are on very strict protocols when it comes to Ramadan. These fights are going to be so nail-biting, pure epics. I agree. Let's go. Gaethje and Poatan on the same card. Gaethje and Poatan on the same card, guys. That in and of itself is amazing. Ankalaev after KOing Poatan. Get out of here. Ankalaev is not KOing. If Ankalaev wins, it'll be a gruesome, like, 5-round decision where he literally just ends up hugging Alex half the... It'll be like a Mario Bautista win. That's all I gotta say. It'll be like a Mario Bautista win. Ankalaev cannot afford left hook from Alex. Let's go, Alex Pereira, UFC. UFC cooked here. They did, bro. They absolutely did cook. Alex Pereira, UFC title defense incoming. I agree. I agree, my brother. Could not wait for this. Finally, Shama. Shama. Shama no Shama. I love that. Shama. Shama. Yes, sir. This will be Alex Pereira's toughest test ever. Did he? Pereira will lose eventually. He will lose eventually, but I do not think that eventually is now, bro. I do not think that eventually is now. Easy win for Alex. I agree. Haven't seen Gaethje fight in a while, but I believe he will win. I don't know about that. I think Dan Hooker beats Justin Gaethje, and I think Poatan Pereira beats Ankalaev. It's already marked on Money's calendar, baby. Can we skip 312 and go straight to 313? That's insane. LFG, let's effing go. Shama. Shama no Shama. Pereira's going to put Ank to sleep just to prove he's built different. I agree. I agree. Put to sleep with a knockout, though, right? Not a submission. Yeah. So we can get the Holloway versus Dustin trilogy. LFG. That would be sick. Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier would be a sick trilogy fight. That's probably the one that's going to happen. I don't see them giving Max Holloway like a title shot after his loss to Ilya Topuria. It wouldn't make any sense. Thank you for doing the right thing and giving Ankalaev the shot. Finally, this fight is official. Shama. Shama no Shama. Excited to see this full main card. These are bangers. Wait, actually, I'm curious. UFC 313 main card. Let's see this. As of January 20th, here's a look at the confirmed card. Alex versus Magomed Ankalaev. Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. Banger. Amanda Lemos versus Ismael Lucindo. Lucindo's pretty good. Bruno Ferreira. Armin Petrosian. The one who just got knocked out by, what's his name? The Bullet. Shota Magomedov. Ozzy Diaz. Why does that name sound so familiar? Why can I not remember who Ozzy Diaz is right now? This is a completely different guy that I'm thinking about, dude. Completely different guy that I'm thinking about. Alex Morono, Carlos Leal. Carlos Leal got robbed his last fight, bro, against Renat. Dude, he got freaking robbed. Joshua Van's back. Oh, Marion Santos, dude. And Francis Marshall? Wait, what? Francis Marshall and Marion Santos are fighting? Dude, I love Marion Santos. This guy is going to be something in the UFC. I'm telling you guys right now, Marion Santos is going to be big in the UFC, bro. This guy's a beast. He's really good. But so is his opponent, dude. So is his opponent, Francis Marshall. I think Marshall's coming off a loss, if I'm not mistaken. But Francis is very, very good, bro. Oh, no, split decision win against Dennis Bazookia. Yeah, so this is... So, wow. So the main card, we have Poatan, we have Justin Gaethje. Joshua Van's on the pay-per-view with Bruno Silva. This is going to be a banger fight. This is a fire card so far. This is a fire card so far. Notice UFC 312. Why does this have to be this, bro? Also, I don't know if you guys know, but Strickland just suffered a toe injury because he wasn't wearing boots when he was supposed to be wearing boots. Okay? So this guy like split his toe open on his foot. It looked pretty bad when I saw it, but I don't think it's going to be one of those things that affects Sean Strickland. It might be weird with the commission though. Like the athletic state commission, the athletic commission in general is probably going to say something. Now, I don't know if Strickland's going to juke that out. I don't know if he's going to dodge the commish. I don't know what he plans on doing there. You guys saw Merab last week literally trick the commission. I can't believe that even happened. The commissioner dude that was checking him out, the athletic state commission or whatever, the guy saw that Merab had a cut on his leg, I think like a day or two earlier, and then Merab showed him the freaking other leg. And the guy was like, wow, that looks good now. That leg looks fine, so, you know, you're good to fight. Bro wore pants and just avoided him the rest of the week. Like, is that not insane? Merab is built different. Cody Haddon, wow, Taporia is facing Cody Haddon. I didn't even know for UFC 312. That's going to be a banger. This is going to be a banger fight. This is going to be an absolute banger fight. Taporia has one loss. Ivanov. Interesting. 2015, bro. Wow, so Taporia put like his career kind of on pause. Taporia put his career on pause for a little bit. Probably focus on his brother's career, Alexandre. It's crazy that... Wait, how old is Ilya? Is Ilya 30 yet? Ilya Taporia? No, Ilya might be like 27 or something. Oh, he's 28. Yeah, they're both 28. Interesting. Alexandre Taporia, Cody Haddon. I don't know how good Taporia is, so I'd probably pick Haddon for this fight. But that fight's going to be a banger. Quinlan Salkid, one of my favorite Dana White Contender Series guys from last season. Dude, and Jubilee. Just remember when Mike Breenan freaking dog barked at Jubilee for however long he did? Quinlan Salkid should have won this fight, though. I don't see Jubilee giving him any problems. Quinlan Salkid is very, very good. Wang Kong, the Joker, is back, and she's going up against Bruna Brasil. Then we got Ray Tsura versus Stuart Nickel. Now that I'm looking at the fight card, it's really not... I mean, like... The early prelims and the prelims are not bad. The prelims are actually stacked. It's the main card that I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, well, okay, so I'm going to pay $80 to watch Jake Matthews and Francisco Padro, who I don't even know if Francisco Padro is, bro. Who is this guy? Oh, yeah, I do. I know who this guy is. Francisco Padro on a freaking main card? Are you serious? Jimmy Crute? Is he even coming off a win? No. Jimmy Crute's coming off of 3 losses in a freaking draw against Alonzo Menfield, bro. What is this? Why is Jimmy Crute on the freaking main card? Like, what are they trying to do? Push Rodolfo Bellato? Who is this guy? Who is this guy who came in and all he did was fight Ihor Potieria? He beats Ihor Potieria and now he has a main card slot? That's insane. That is crazy. Jimmy freaking Crute and Rodolfo Bellato are on UFC 312 main card. Justin Tafa. I get it, man. He's a heavyweight. He's a fun striker. But who is this guy? Taliesin Teixeira? I literally, this must be a Dana White Contender Series guy, and I don't even remember him. And how is he a favorite? 6'7"? 6'7"? That's insane. Oh, yeah, I don't know who this guy is, bro. I literally don't remember him. I watched all of the Dana White Contender Series fights, and I do not remember Taliesin Teixeira. I don't even think this guy got signed, bro. Dana was probably like, yo, you were just facing a bum guy, and to be honest, you really aren't that impressive. Now, I get it. Zhang Wei Li, obviously, you know, put her on the card. You know, she's a very respectable champion. But, bro, you are not going to give us a woman's fight on a main card and then followed up with Justin Tafa, Jimmy Crute, and Jake Matthews. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is this? What actually is this? Now I'm pissed. Now I'm mad. This has kind of infuriated me now. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. So yeah, back to my original point. Alex Pereira is knocking out Magomed Ankalaev, bro. Alex Pereira is knocking out Magomed Ankalaev. You cannot tell me otherwise. Dude, 0.92 takedown average, bro. And it's crazy because the Jan Blachowicz fight is probably inflated. He took Jan down a lot, didn't he? Let's see here. Let's see how many. 2 for 10 on takedowns against Jan Blachowicz. That's insane. He did dominate Jan those last 2 rounds, but like what in the Anky Talaba. The Islam Makhachev and Habib Nurmagomedov and Justin Gaethje card. God, I rewatched all those fights, but I wish I was a fan back in the, or at least a hardcore fan back in this day and age. Yeah, man, it's like he's not gonna take him down, guys. I don't know where everyone's getting this narrative of, oh, he's just gonna wrestle clap Alex Pereira. He is not. He is not. Johnny Walker, for crying out loud, dude. He didn't even take down Johnny Walker. Now, I know he probably went in there thinking, oh, well, this is chinless Johnny Walker. I could probably just knock him out. Ankalaev was definitely thinking that, for sure. But at the end of the day, guys, we can't sit here and act like Ankalaev is something he's not, man. We cannot sit here and act like Ankalaev is this so-called, so forth monster that's just going to out-grapple Pereira. It's just not going to happen. He might have maybe a round or 2 of successful wrestling, but when you're fighting Pereira, you better hope he doesn't get off any damage. Because if he gets off any significant damage in any of those rounds, that round is automatically his. You are not out-damaging Poatan. All he needs is a few good strikes to make you lose your balance, to sway the judges' opinions the other way, and then boom. It's Alex's fight from there on out, man. It really is that simple. Really is that simple. I don't know how else to break it down for you. Look, Rakic fight. How many takedowns? 0. 0 against Rakic. Okay. Well, surely he took Johnny Walker down. How many times did he take Johnny Walker down? 0. 0 times. 0 attempts. What about the first time? Surely he had to have taken Johnny Walker down the first time. Yeah, he took him down once and then freaking controlled him for like a minute, and that's it. That's not a valid take at all. Let me get out of there with that BS, bro. That's not a valid take at all. Johnny Walker's a bozo. Nah, I love Johnny Walker. He's not a bozo. Let me take that back too, but Juliana Pena and Amanda Nunes. Juliana Pena and Amanda Nunes. Let's see this. Magomed Ankalaev and Anthony Smith. 0 for 0 on takedowns. 0 for 0 on takedowns. What do you know? What do you know? Oh, man. All right, boys. Well, hey, listen. My final thoughts to conclude this live. Magomed Ankalaev is not winning. Magomed Ankalaev is not winning, bro. Magomed Ankalaev is not winning this fight. You guys cannot convince me otherwise. He may have some success. I'm not going to say he's not going to have any success in this fight against Alex Pereira, especially if he gets some offensive wrestling going in a round or two. But I don't think he's going to have full round. I don't think he's going to have full fight success. At the end of the day, I really don't think he's going to have any full fight success. And I don't think that Ankalaev is going to end this fight. I think if anyone ends this fight, it's Poatan Pereira. If this fight ends in a knockout, it's going to favor Poatan. If it goes to decision, it'll probably favor Poatan. So I'm sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, how? Why? Why is everyone fading Poatan? Why is everyone just writing him off now all of a sudden? When Magomed Ankalaev just pulls up with the V at the end of his last name and everyone thinks, oh, you know, Ankalaev is all of a sudden just going to out-wrestle Alex Pereira. No. Guys, it's not going to happen that way. It really is not. I just don't understand people's take when they come to conclusions like these. Oh, well, Magomed Ankalaev is a beast, and Alex Pereira, you know, he's not really that good at wrestling, so that means Magomed is just going to take over and out-wrestle him. No, that's not how that works. I am sorry to say, but that is not how that works. Guys, I'm going to get to recording a video that I'm going to drop a little bit later tonight, probably around 9 o'clock. Or not 9 o'clock, sorry, it's 8:30. Probably around 10 o'clock. But I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Make sure to subscribe down below. And drop a comment. Who do you guys think is going to win? Ankalaev or Pereira? Like I said, I got Pereira by KO. But it's MMA. Anything can happen. Have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you boys later. Deuces.